Hello, Mr. Hery and all of my friends who watch this video. So I'm Nyoman Satya Surya di Darma. Today we'll talk about 3 to 1 reflection part 1. So this 3 to 1 reflection part 1 is consist the reflection from meeting 1 to meeting 8 of this subject. So what we talk in this reflection is 3 things that you learn, you hear is mean myself. So 3 things that I learned, and then 2 things that I plan to implement in my study, and then 1 thing that I still need to improve. So we move to the 3 things that I learned. First, I've learned that in writing research, it is important to use a good source of knowledge. The good source of knowledge here is scientific approach. Uh, because when we use a scientific approach in our writing, it will make our argument is strong because has this scientific approach is as a strong evidence. And also I learned that in writing research, we don't need to put our point of view or our opinion. It just focus on using the expert theories as a scientific approach. And then second, I've learned type of quantitative research design such as survey research, experimental research, ex post facto research, and a correlational research, and then action research. Also, I learned how to formulating research question on each type of research design. For example, how to formulating the research question for survey research, formulating research question for correlational research, and etc. And then third, I've learned more in using research tool. Last semester I already used research tools such as Skyhook and then uh, Publish and Paris. But in this semester, in this subject, I learned more in using research tools such as, for example, for especially Mendeley for citation, and I've learned connected paper. And move to 2 things that I implement in my study. First, I plan to use more research tool or up smashing given by Mr. Hery. So not try to cheat or uh, but I but this is in order to easier in work and get more reference in short time because as we know in writing research we need to read a lot and get a lot of references, so this is the shortcut because sometimes we don't have a really lot time to doing the research. And then second, I plan to use literature review metric in next semester until I graduate. That I found that this metric is really helpful to listing and make our reference more neater. So we can easier to find where is the research question, where is the uh, method because we already listing it in the form of table. And then I move to one thing that I still need to improve. So I need to improve my reading skills and literacy because in writing research, I need to read a lot of sources and improve my skill in finding gap between research so I can make more meaningful research. As we know, the purpose of research is to make a meaningful research. So finding the gap research is really important. Okay, Mr. Harry and all of my friends, that's my reflection. If there's any mistake, I'm sorry. Thank you.